The proportion of new car purchases by people in their 20s and 30s fell to its lowest level in a decade during the first half of this year, continuing a protracted decline that began after 2016, while purchases by those in their 60s and 70s increased over the same period.
국내 20대와 30대 인구의 올해 상반기 신차 등록 비중이 10년 내 최저 수준으로 떨어져 2016년 이후 이어진 감소세가 지속되고 있는 반면 이 기간 60대와 70대의 신차 구매는 꾸준히 증가한 것으로 나타났습니다. Right, so people who are younger are not buying new cars as much as before, and then people who are slightly older, they are.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
So this is according to data from the auto website Car Is You, and they say that just 5.7% of new car purchases in the first half of 2025 were made by people in their 20s, and that was the lowest in a decade. Purchases made by drivers in their 30s also dropped to 19.5%, which was down sharply from 25.9% back in 2016. And they say that the reason might be that young people are turning to car sharing services. There's one company that has over 10 million users, more than half of whom are in their 30s. Meanwhile, seniors are bucking the trend. Their buyers in their 60s now account for 18% of new car sales, nearly double the figure from 2016, with purchases by those in their 70s also rising. So experts are saying this shift might be tied to more seniors working past retirement age, with over 7 million people aged 60 and up now employed, which is also a record high.
Okay. You said that for about 10 years or so, the percentage of people in their 20s and 30s buying new cars has been going down. So it's a long period of going down.
Right.
What's the expression used here?
So we say protracted decline. It's difficult to pronounce.
Yeah.
Protracted. And that means that it's a long-lasting and drawn-out period of deterioration. So it's a decline. It's going down. So it's decreasing. And we use this when something is going on for longer than expected or desired. And it implies a gradual but persistent downward trend rather than something going down suddenly.
So it's like prolonged.
Yes.
It's been going on for a long time. Not a good thing normally.
Yeah,
If you talk about a protracted thing, it's been happening for a long time. In this case, the figure's going down. A protracted decline.
Yep.
오랜 기간 지속된 감소세를 얘기하고 있습니다. Now, what about over the same period?
Over the same period. So we use this when we're comparing two different figures. So it means during the exact same time frame or interval as something else that was being discussed. So we use this when we're comparing data, also maybe events or situations within this same defined duration.
그러니까 2016년 이후 지금까지 똑같은 기간 20대, 30대, 그다음에 60대, 70대를 비교하면서 20대는 이랬다. 또 60대는 이렇다. 근데 굳이 두 번이나 2016년 얘기할 필요는 없으니까 같은 기간 동안 in the same period or over the same period 이렇게 표현을 하는군요. Here's the headline again. The proportion of new car purchases by people in their 20s and 30s fell to its lowest level in a decade during the first half of this year, continuing a protracted decline that began after 2016, while purchases by those in their 60s and 70s increased over the same period. Now let's go over to Greece. This is our next headline.